It's not cooperating, so we're going to stay separate for right now. The spotter that was heading up to Osage Beach is now coming down here to Camden. It's looking like these next line of storms are pretty much going to stay south of Osage Beach if they stay on their current paths. Okay, guys, so right now we're looking towards Decaturville. So I'm watching a storm come up from the west, and that's kind of what I'm watching very closely. Okay, guys, severe thunderstorm warning with baseball-sized hail for my current location. And I am in Camden. That was just emergency alert system. We need to keep a close eye on these storms, guys. These storms are packing a punch. Okay, I found my tablet. I've got radar up and going, and I've got Zello up and going. Please let me know if you can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you, Eric.
Okay, good deal. Just emergency alert system just came across saying that baseball-sized hail for my location. I'm trying to get radar scope to load, and I'm not sure why it's not loading. So bear with me. Guys, you may hear me talking to multiple people. I'm trying.
I just got marble size hail here on D-Road in Kaiser.
Okay, I copy that, Nick. Thank you, sir. You know, we have a cell coming our way. Slow ride, yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
You're welcome. I took a picture of it as well, if you'll be sending it to you.
Nick, send it in the chat, please, sir. All right. You may hear me talk to multiple people. I am trying to organize a couple of spotters as well.
Where you at?
Dan, I'm all the way over here on the other side of this big rig. Anyway, I'm sorry. YouTube, I'm currently trying to organize the team as well as keep you guys informed here on YouTube. So you may hear me talk to a few different people at once. Hey, go on to YouTube and see if you can see the live.
I never see YouTube until after you send it out later.
Okay, so bring up YouTube. And then go to our channel, and you should say L.A.S.S is live. Robert Dan is here with me. Melissa, thank you. I appreciate it. There's 6 people on the live right now. Certified weather spotter here in Lake Ozark. I'll be your eyes here while you're loading.
I'm on this storm. It's going
slow ride. Thank you, bud. People on the live right now.
And right now it's got what looks like to be a pretty good sized little hail core.
All right, so you're watching it now. All right, so you're watching it now.
Mine has a 2.5 inch hail core marker.
That storm that was over in like El Dorado Springs area, that was starting to hook a little bit. That's what initially got my attention.
Hey, are you on the way home yet? Okay, but you got hail all around you, and I don't want to count out another $500. Okay? So if you can't get the car undercover or get it home.
Oh, crap.
Thank you.
That storm that was over in like El Dorado Springs area, that was starting to hook a little bit. That's what initially got my attention. You see the one in the Max Creek, how it's starting to twist around a little bit? The one south of Hermitage is starting to twist around a little bit.
Oh shit, that picked up.
What?
Need you and Max out about having my beamer out.
Did it really? Well, you must have been speaking really loud then.
I didn't think I was.
Okay.
Yeah, because the kid has no money. So every day you crack
See the one in the comes out of your pocket. One. Seriously?
He doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
That's my car.
Yeah.
Because he's too fucking lazy to.
What? Is he?
What was that, Eric?
The storm that I'm watching closest for us up here is going to be that Osceola storm.
Okay. I've got that GR level 3 up also. Looks like everything up your way is rotating.
Yeah, these suckers are starting to spin. They're starting to get a little bit of hooks on these things, and that's what we're watching. Matter of fact, they're starting to show TVS signatures as well.
Yeah, just now started forming a tail on.
All right, guys. Looking at on radar. Is getting pretty strong. About is this right here. but this whole thing is moving northeast. So even this here we'll have to watch. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was out of zoom. So all of this is what we're watching for. You're cutting out. The information was missed. Slow ride. Okay, can you hear me right now? Okay, guys. So yes, sir. Okay, good deal. So the blue circle is Camden. That is right where I'm at right now. So this here will be coming up this way. This here will probably go a little bit further north if they keep on the same path that they are. So we're watching these as they start to get closer. Come on. Oh, you stupid. There we go. I found that my phone, if there's rain on the windshield.
Oh, really?
Yes. Let's see if certain suckers are spinning. Oh, come on. Quit fighting with me. Okay. That cell just north of Wobblu, it's showing a little bit of rotation on that bad boy.
There's a couple that are showing rotation.
Uh-huh. If something happens to actually threaten here, I got to go help her close up.
That's fine.
See, you made it back in just in the nick of time.
I can't believe the National Weather Service is not.
The repeater's probably not linked.
All they got to do is flip the switch.
I don't know. Right now, I know they were having trouble trying to get people to post and stuff on the Skywarn.
I'm coming across the other one, but I'm too far away. I can't pick it up.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything on the 4.9. I've got this one on now.
No, I've got a separate one.
Okay. Ping pong buys ball size hell north of Collins. Got the report from family member. Cody, where's Collins at? Hey, you may drop Lewis a message and let him know that we're not linked up here. There's a huge delay.
Yeah.
55 miles west of Camden on Highway 54. Okay, Jeff, thank you. So that must be the storm that we're watching. Ping pong ball size hail reported on that one over by Wablu. Oh, you stupid camera.
Got it.
Huh?
Just send L.A.S.S message.
Okay.
One towards Osage Beach looks like it's, oh, that's coming right at us. I thought it was going to go a little north, but it's not.
The tail end one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's coming right for us. That's the one that I'm watching probably the closest. It's got 2 separate TVS signatures on it.
I don't see the rotation on the, but they're indicating a tornado.
That's the TVS signature.
Yeah, but I don't see the rotation.
It's not real bad. North of Wablu, east of Grester. If you zoom in, you can see it a little bit.
No, see, I don't see any rotation on that at all.
Look due west of Wheatland. You kind of see that lighter blue. All right, I'm going to roll my windows up and I'll holler at you in Zello. Just west of Wheatland on Highway 5413. Okay. Cody, thank you, bud. Dan, did you ever see that I was talking about?
Yeah, I see it now.
All right, YouTube. Now you guys are facing pretty much straight into Camden. We're watching these lines coming up from the west. right, guys, so we're looking west over Camden, kind of watching these storms as they get a little bit closer. Hey, Robert, are you still down around the Lebanon area?
I'm following this sail toward St. Robert area. I'm on the outer road here along 44 eastbound.
Everybody got you.
Yep, I got you too. Thank you, sir.
See that hook on my storm?
I do, and it's got a pretty good sized hail core on it too. That thing has almost 3-inch hail with a tornado tag on it from the National Weather Service. Guys, what we're talking about right now is one of our spotters is out in Lebanon, and he is chasing the storm going up towards St. Roberts. It's got a pretty good hook on it. It's got almost 3-inch hail, and the National Weather Service has put a tornado possible tag on that one. Myself and Dan, lead one, we are up here at the lake still and watching these storms as they come up across the lake area. So right now, YouTube, we're just now looking west over Camden, and not much to see right this second other than rain. All that gray that you see up just above the Walmart sign, that's heavy rain. Robert, I don't know if you're going to be able to catch that thing. It's still quite a ways ahead of you.
Yeah, it's moving pretty quick. I had to cut almost north on in. I run out of road east option, so I had to cut up. I had to actually cut under the hook. But I'm back here kind of behind it. I can see most of it. Hopefully if there's one coming out of it, I'll be able to see it.
And you're coming up behind it where you'll be able to see anything that may touch down over there. So even if you are behind it, you're still in a pretty good location. Dan, the storm just west of Cross Timbers, they're starting to gain strength again. starting to see a little bit of cloud-to-cloud lightning up in the higher elevations. If you see like the flashes up in the clouds, that's going to be what the cloud-to-cloud lightning is. When the lightning comes from the cloud to the ground, that's known as cloud-to-ground lightning. If you're in the Hermitage area, you've got a pretty good cell knocking on your door. Preston is in the line of that. Max Creek will eventually be in the line of that, followed up with Camden. Now, this is all based off of whether it stays on the current path or not. Okay, that cell that's over west of Preston, over by the Wheatland area, the current ETA for our area is roughly 5:45. I don't even know what time it is now. 4:57. So we've still got about 45 minutes or so until that particular cell comes over us. Dan, I'm talking to you. Yep. Nick, I got your message, bud. Just if you see anything, let me know. The one just south of down Archer looks like it's trying to do the same as Fort Wood storm. Yeah, that's what it's starting to look like. It's starting to get with it. Oh, no. Dan, did you hear what I was saying? Okay, YouTube, just south of Waglow, there's a pretty impressive hail core. It's currently 1.75 inch hail south of Waglow, north of Humansville. That sucker it'll lose a little bit of its steam and then it'll get steam again. Hermitage. If anybody's in the Hermitage area, you guys ought to be seeing stuff coming up any minute. Anybody on Zello, can you copy me?
Loud and clear.
All right, copy that. I'm not hearing from Dan, so I was just wondering. I think that was Rusty. If that was, thank you. So when we're watching storms, the more lightning you see, that means that the storm is intensifying. The more lightning, the stronger intensification there is. The less lightning, it's not intensifying much. Hey, I can't hear you. I'm going to move on that other side of the semi where you can park beside me. I'm going to move on the other side of the semi where you can park beside me. All right, guys, I just moved locations out of the way. Dan can sit beside me. I don't know. This way you're not stuck out there in the driving lane. Well, you were over here, but when you were parked beside me, you're in driving lane.
What if it's because I talked to my son and screwed it up?
It's possible.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Now?
Yep. Good deal.
Yeah, I was sitting next to that trailer.
That's possible too. Where you watch, looks like severe cells are going south and east of Highway 54. The ones. Yeah, that's Rusty.
Thank you, Rusty.
Thank you, Rusty.
Okay, so the ones that you're talking about, yes, it looks like they are going right along 54, maybe a little bit south. But the one I'm most concerned about is the one over the Preston area. Well, you were over here when you were Hey, it looks like they're fixing our air conditioner at work. 2 days of no air conditioner. Yeah, and that little place gets hot quick.
Yeah, see, I'm not turning this down because it's going to show echo on you when it's up across because you're on a 2-minute delay.
Am I? I wonder why it's such a delay.
So when you gave out the time, I was 2 minutes faster.
Were you? Large orange, what? Large orange circle. What is he talking about? You know, you bring good luck. So when you were here, we had thunderstorms. When you went to Iowa, not this time, but time before last, you had thunderstorms up there. Now you're back here, and we've got thunderstorms again.
that mine and loops off.
I couldn't even begin to tell you what that means.
Then he sent me a list here. Today, watch will be a CB Marshall baseball game. You get 35 hours. Third morning for Hickory, northern western Dallas, southwestern Missouri, Duffy County, central Missouri, central Canyon County, and till 5:30.
What time is it now?
5:06.
Okay.
Golf ball size L, 65-hour winds.
Well, if we get golf ball size hell, I'm gonna go park underneath the canopy.
No shit. Get you my son out and then pull the same shit. I'm still the one paying for this one.
Uh-huh. I forget to look at my phone, and when I do look at it, the phone's focused on the raindrops on the windshield. So anything in the back is unfocused.
Well, that's somebody's just in.
I'm not picking up anybody over here on this one.
There's no one's good. Well, the guy from HH, he reported in. That's a K0 something. I think his last four.
Yeah, I didn't even hear him at all. I'd say the LoRa repeater is not connected, not linked. I thought it was going to be linked all the time. But I guess
When they told me that last night he said it was up and running.
Mm-hmm. And I was able to hear stuff last night. I was able to hear anything that, Lewis when he was talking, or Gene. There was a couple others that were talking that I could hear them.
Do you need a charge on that?
I'm down to 2 bars.
Okay. After this is over, I'll take it. Well, since I'm not, doesn't make any difference. But I'll take it and recharge it.
Well, here, I'll just let you have it now because I can't hear anything on it. I bet you I know why. I had the stupid thing turned down.
It doesn't make a difference. It's still, well, you could have heard me, maybe.
Yeah, I had the volume turned down on it.
Yeah, if I flip it to
I can hear that one just fine. Turn on the handheld and see if you can hear it on that. It may have just been I had it turned down. That's what it was. I just had the stupid thing turned down.
flip the switch.
Gotcha. There we go. I can hear it better. A lot better now.
A few oddballs of 50-cent piece size.
50-cent piece size?
Where was it? Here at the house. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. I've heard the water patrol here, but they were and the stackers that was what I couldn't understand the conversation from the water patrol. Well, my radio has been going off about every 6 minutes, so
It's starting to look like.
Now we just got a tornado warning, I guess, until 11. Yeah, I was watching CY3. Rock's picking up anytime with the weather radar. He's got a lot of Well, like I said, I'm just glad it didn't do any damage. I walked around the house. It's got a good rip on it. It probably take up, I guess, a baseball size to really do damage.
It's looking like they may stay just south of Camden. It's looking like they may stay south of Camden.
Moving on there. I probably got about an inch of rain already. That's not what I've got here. Sure, a little more, but I can. But there's some S20 static crashes, so I turned it off. I may turn it back on, check it later after it moves a little further east from us. I think the thunderstorms are gone for now. I think we're okay for the rest of the night.
Well, I don't know where they're at.
Okay. Everything's okay over here so far. So, I eat some dinner and listen. I tried to get in on this. I'm on my big radio and my Kenwood, and I tried with a hand unit, but it's not saying my hand unit to the 955 here. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? You should be able to get to it, I would think. I think you did say you couldn't always hit it, but I'm full guard here, but of course, since the crow flies not very far away. Well, yeah, I got you. It's strong. It's getting out, but it's not hearing me. And I talked to Dennis here about a week or so ago on the anti-talkie, and I think I was just marginal then, so I don't know what the sensitivity is. So anyway, I got the 700 on also. Okay, well, things got bad enough. I could have put the U to the 500 out on the counter and flipped it in. It got in the 700 to catch you, so I'm glad you called me on this one. Actually,
YouTube, what we're hearing is ham operators.
Station, that 46, that frequency you gave me last night, I heard them on there about an hour ago. Okay, yep, they're active. They're active even in late night. These guys talk on it when it goes across, 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock or whatever. Oh yeah, and there was a bunch of people. They were mainly in the Carolinas getting back into it. So anyway, I'll give you a yell on 410 in a few minutes if it clears up enough around here and the static crashes move on away. So, but I'm set back in, just not turned on. Oh, okay, all right. I tried you on 410. It's not too bad lightning, not around, but I might get some more rain here in a little while. So I'm hooked up on 410 and 0 LRD. I'll catch you a little later. Okay, Frank, I'll give you on 410 here in a few minutes. AM4 TSN clear.
AM4, this is KE0 PQE.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with L.A.S, and I just wanted to let you know everything north of Camden should be pretty much good for now. We got some that are probably going to hit Camden moving in right now.
Okay, good. Glad to hear that. I was a little worried when that hail started getting bigger than pea size this afternoon.
Understandable.
Roger that. 7-3, KM4 TSN.
KE0 PQE out.
When you're talking, it's just blank. I can hear him respond, but I can't hear you come across that.
Probably because I'm too close.
It's very possible. That is very possible.
Can you hear me break swells?
Do it again. Yep.
I'm probably too close.
Yeah, I can hear when you're talking. I can hear you break it, and then there's a long pause, and then I'll hear you let go of it. But I can hear him. I can hear all of his words.
Yeah, probably too close. Because I'm on high power right now.
Gotcha.
And that should be on high power right now.
Yeah, it looks like it is. That's what the H is, right? That's what I thought. What time is it? 5:16. Well, I mean, it looks like they're staying south of Camden.
Yep.
So I think I may head on out towards the house and see what I can get out there.
Yeah, because basically everything north of Wind Creek is done.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Down around Decaturville, Sleeper, all that area out there looks like they may get hit. But as far as Camden goes,
How'd Robert end up on his?
I don't know. Hey, Robert, can you hear me? Robert, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Are you finding anything worthwhile down there?
No, just got to St. Robert. Still kind of north of the main cell, looks like. Haven't hit any hail or anything like that to report. So, and it passed right dead over top of me.
Okay, so you're in the St. Robert area?
Yeah, 10-4. I see all that coming up behind me there.
Yes, sir. All right, well, I'm going to head on towards the house and see what I can encounter on my way out there. The majority of this is going to go south of Camden.
Okay, 10-4.
All right, I'm going to give this to you,
Okay.
and I'm going to head on towards the house.
So my name and call me.
I will. I'm going to keep this running until I hit the house,
Okay.
so you can see what I'm seeing on the way out there.
Okay.
All right, see ya. Dan's heading to his house, and I'm heading to mine. I'm going to keep my live running until I get to the house.
Okay. Got a lot of heavy rain just came through here. Most of the roads are pretty well covered.
Okay, copy that. All right, YouTube. So what it's looking like is, I guess I'll show you guys. We'll take the split screen off. It looks like the majority of it's going to stay south of the Camden area. I'm going to start heading towards my house out in Max Creek. I will keep the live running until I get to the house. That way, if something happens to materialize between here and there, you guys can see it as well.
Especially tornado warning over here.
Make sure you watch your six, Robert.
So the storm that Robert is on
Yeah, you see where I'm at right here on the map?
just went tornado
just
warning.
south of me. I'm trying to stay out of the rain where I can see
He's down around the St. Robert area right now.
North of me.
Any heavy rain with it, so you can't see it.
Then what?
You get any heavy rain with it, so you can't see it.
The heavy rain was ahead of the actual sail. Like I said, I'm staying just out of the rain. Should be able to keep right back right hand and go right to the sea if it's there. Traffic has just about came to a crawl. I jumped off and got on the outer boat. So I'm on, I guess, Missouri Sea now.
Guys, I don't know if you can hear what's going on in Zello, but down there around St. Roberts, storm spotter Roberts, that's kind of interesting, but he is on a tornado warning storm.
Eric's got his volume turned down or something because he can't hear us.
Dan, if you're still on the live, I can hear you guys. My tablet's turned off and I can't use it while I'm driving.
Can you hear them on the Skywarn?
No, they're not broadcasting off of our tower up here. Evidently, it's down again. So on the regular Skywarn system, I can't. It's too broken up to understand what they're saying.
Okay, I got mine. Well, it's through that Zello radio that I had. I can pick it up like they're sitting in my back pocket. So, I mean, that's good for that. I mean, I can't talk on that channel, actually, but I can pick them up for that.
Well, you also might message Lewis Hyden to let him know the tower was down. And he sent me a link of everything that was going on heading towards us, so you might be able to do the same for you.
Yeah, it's fine. I can actually hear it. That's what I was doing last night on Zello. Every time I didn't want it to come out, I'm just flashing across Zello, and I think Eric was going through the posting and all like that.
But yeah, no, if you can hear Skywarn clear, then they should keep you up to date on exactly what all's going on behind you, so your 6 is covered.
Alright guys, YouTube, I'm heading west towards Mack Street. I will keep the live going until I get home. In case I happen to run into something, you guys will see it firsthand. Something that Robert and I tried to do earlier is do a dual live. That way you guys can see what we're seeing on both storms. But trying to communicate with my team and do that was not working. So, but we will experiment with that a little bit more so you guys can have multiple views of either the same storm or two different storms. Just ahead to the right, start to see a little bit of clearing. So we're going to be skirting the north side of the cell.
That's clear. Right under the tower.
The gray area on the left is going to be where the cell itself is. And now you see a gigantic clearing up ahead.
Well, until you get your radio license and get that one going, yeah, that's probably
So right now, very heavy, moderate rain. I don't even know why it's very heavy rain. So if you look to the left side, you can kind of see the cloud structure of the storm that's to our south. To me personally, the cloud structure is just as awing as any kind of severe weather. Cloud structure isn't going to hurt anybody, but it's amazingly beautiful. All right, guys. So we're just about out of the sell period. There's nothing coming up the pipeline that I can see visually without looking at radar, which when I'm driving, that's something I do not do unless I am a passenger. So with all that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. So far this YouTube is doing pretty good, and we will keep on trudging along. So with all that said, guys, thank you.